Even against a lot of burst damage, still Malfurion. Maybe they're looking for, maybe Liu's looking for that Nature's Cure.
Li Ming, ETC, Greymane, very, very standard back in the day heroes that you would want to have on this map. You've got Greymane to do the real damage solo, then you have Li Ming for poke if the enemy is defending hard and you just keep tossing orbs in. GLuck has a fantastic composition here, but once again it feels dated, just like their hammer double tank composition we just saw on Infernal Shrines. For BOE, they're going to have to deal with hard engage with the Thrall, Garrosh coming in, threatening non-stop the front line, the ETC. The power slides are going to be difficult to execute. They're going to feel today's meta against them.
But a little bit better with Irel. ETC is not alone. And he can appeal, has power slide, face melt, and Deckard in this case has overall better. I think it's a better support compared to Malfurion. What Malfurion can do, instant healing after 4 shield, big roots.
Well, Crash Lightning locked in. Very similar stats on this map for both of these teams, with 18 and 19 games played. Very popular map for these two. Well, we will see, obviously, the Greymane build into W. So, not going to be going for any cocktails or anything like that, not on this map. Remember, the role of Greymane here is to race the Immortal health down to 0. Meissen has to teleport. He would have taken a ton of damage there from Aimer. Phoenix is just such a bully in lane. Look at all the lane swaps here because of Phoenix as well. Like, looking, okay, well, we'll push everyone top. And then already Feliz has responded to that. Also trying to kind of avoid Thrall getting more Q stacks.
But because there are more up here, Dudu actually will stay until there's a forced rotation by GLuck. And Phoenix can wave clear easy, so having 4 men here compared to the 2 and 3 for GLuck on the top and bottom, it's actually beneficial for Feliz so much.
Super easy for Phoenix to just take this on the gate and not actually worry about too much damage taken because of that. So EDC is coming up. Roxer will have to find an angle here. But Ping's already indicating they know where he is. OJ's in the perfect spot to spot him. No pun intended. And we're going to see neutral camps traded, it looks like.
It will be a very slow early game, as we're not really going to have any crazy action unless they force it. We have the forced rotation, top, bottom. The next big one, unless someone from GLuck actually overextends because Garrosh is on the other side, we're not going to really have too much of a big impact or early game.
Get that minion, that siege giant or siege
goat man.
Yeah, get him. Well, Rocks are gonna power slide into cannon turrets, so very heavy commitment to actually trying to grab that pick, and it's gonna cost him a lot of health. He's fine. He's not gonna die or anything like that, but he really thought that was gonna get more value than it did. The wave, meanwhile, pushes down these cannon towers even further. In a 2 versus 1 mismatched lane for Phoenix, he still takes so much incredible damage. 7 stacks currently for Dudu on Crash Lightning. Very quick build.
Not bad for 3 minutes.
Yeah, really nice.
Because they followed the rotation up, actually, which was started by GLuck. I think they could have stayed with the Cyril on top and have 4 men down there, so they can actually do some poking damage to the wall at the bottom lane at least, which didn't really happen. The pokes from Li Ming starts here. It will take some time. And meanwhile, at least they want to get more value from the bottom extra wave.
Now, Dudu just trying to grab stacks. That's why he's going in like this. But he finds an opportunity here with Overlord. The slow from the Q here from Aimer. Went into range mode. Overlord is going to back off, but this camp will complete the wall. And now look at this position here for GLuck. They were winning the Immortal race, but now they're very far forward. OJ does not want to give this up. Nice power slide from Roxer here. Trying to help the escape. MSG does get stunned here one last time. Hanatan's body blocking, and that's going to be first blood here. I keep calling him MSG because he has his wrong IDs. Of course, Asgard. Very tricky with that name there.
Yeah, the entire time Overlord was clearing up the camp at the bottom lane. So Irel should have been a little bit more safe into defensive mode. Without the extra pill, even ETC is not too safe. So Feliz, they're going to win the halftime.
Yeah, I'm surprised GLuck is not at least getting Greymane in there to do a little bit more damage, because they knew they had full vision with Roxer here, as you guys could see, that everyone was doing the top Immortal to catch up. They're still a little bit behind. Oh, big stun here onto MSG. Oh, I keep calling him MSG. It's got to stop.
Let's go look at the race. At least they have a lot more focus. They have better numbers as well.
Okay, now Roxer goes in. Nice face melt there. He kind of fakes them all out. Complete dodge here on the Scroll of Sealing. Feliz has this great opportunity to rush to 10 faster now. You can see that Hanatan has gone to the bottom lane. Asgard's coming to match him. But this should get the full wall. Healing Fountain is probably going to go down. They've got a lot of sieging power with the Phoenix pick. But it's not going to get much more than that because it was a tiny shield.
They want to pressure out a little bit more. Yeah. There's no rotation from bottom. So as long as they are careful with their positioning, I don't think any kill should be happening.
Dudu's getting so many stacks during these moments as well, just pressing Q. They did not get the Healing Fountain, so that's one small thing that GLuck can hold on to for now.
GLuck is actually being really careful in this game. Even though there are times where they can actually go a little further, it seems like they're not taking the extra step because of what's happening there. Down 0-2. Insta-mount has been getting picked up a lot more even from the Korean players, which was not as common.
Self-cleanse activated here for OJ to get out of there. He's got a lot of armor, but obviously he's going to need to get some healing up here. Priority of the healing goes to Dudu for now. As continually, Asgard is pushing that bottom lane out better, as we keep seeing some indecisive moves from Asgard as he's trying to consider going top, but then changes his mind, and now, okay, they see this rotation down. Hanatan is, like, staying there. He's got to be so careful. It will be fine. OJ gave him some extra spotting. GLuck fighting this down one level. It's actually a significant scaling disadvantage they have. Uh-oh. OJ goes in there. Follow-up root. And Roxer gets the power slide away.
Power slide just in time. Phoenix is caught in that root. Takes a lot of damage. Shield gone.
Yep. Aimer only losing the shield, so he will be able to regen that very quickly. They're going to look for the push here in lane. Meanwhile, Asgard just wants to finish this camp. The race is on here, as we do see commitment of Dudu going straight to the Immortal. Got to be so careful about doing that by himself. Camp's going to get captured by Asgard.
They're missing Greymane. That's the main thing. They want to go for MSG once again.
Asgard caught here and tossed into the cannon towers. He is dead. Just coming up right on that neutral camp through the left side, not the right side. A riskier rotation cost you big against a Garrosh.
Li Ming has been doing the damage, but not as well. Of course, when you have 5 men next to it, you can't.
There's no contest.
You can't have the same numbers. It's
definitely
impossible.
Not. But at least they're going to chip the shields
and
away.
Planet Cracker.
Yeah. Almost didn't recognize the icon for a second there. It's like, what is that? We never see that in Korea. Like, we've seen it like twice ever.
Yeah, when Nocha tried to clear the sappers with it, it does work. But on this map, okay. With the taunt, it could be some anti-synergy with the Sundering as well.
I mean, there's some ways you can... I was thinking maybe they would like...
pair it with Earthquake or something. When they have Salvo, I guess it works okay.
Taunt is okay with it, but I was thinking maybe they would use it against the like when they're racing, just use it against the other Immortal and like force everyone to move away or something like that. I don't know. It's super non-meta heroic, so we'll find out how they use it and then we'll know what their plan is because it's impossible for us to predict at the moment.
Semi-global destroy. Oh, look at OJ. He's coming around.
Yeah, they have to leave. Rockstar still got his power slide, but he powers it into the
first
Groundbreaker. Oh no, Planet Cracker here. Oh, it's totally sloppy fight here for Feliz, but they're doing the damage with it. Everyone escapes here through the Stay a While and Listen. Perfectly placed there by KCB. Without that, this could have been much worse. It would have been much worse, no question. The anti-synergy you just described with the Sundering and the Planet Cracker, though, comes true. Rockstar's going back in. They want to re-engage us. They toss out the armor here as Asgard goes through. With his Ardent Defender here, Bunker has to be popped. Tanatin is on the way out.
As long as they're safe, they're okay. Bunker comes back in a minute. So not the worst thing. Greymane having the bullet would certainly help killing that Garrosh now. But once they do not have the control, it's going to be an awful moment.
Scarred trying to come in here and stop everyone from getting into position to prevent this rotation. Big taunt committed. OJ gonna help get the first pick here. Second one goes in. KCB revealed, warps in. Slow here with the oil slick, and that's gonna be a triple.
Without the Ardent Defender. Maybe they thought they had some chance of getting Phoenix or even Garrosh in there.
Ooh, they commit the
that was
Sundering.
That jet propulsion missed. I thought it was going to land.
Oh, it was very, very close to grabbing that kill there with the jet propulsion being so close. The root as well. But still, they get the fort. 13's up. And Feliz has played their most dominant game of the three thus far on this map against the slightly less meta pick, shall we say, from GLuck. And it is just one of those things where you feel the age of the Greymane, the Li-Ming, etc. Even with heroes like Deckard and Rel that didn't exist at that era, they just don't complement very well. It feels like a desperation pick rather than something that GLuck planned from the beginning.
Yeah, they do have Mosh, but once they cannot line up everything together, it is certainly not going to work. When Deckard sticks his Kane, Stay a While and Listen, connects it with the Mosh Pit. I think that's what they're looking for here. Unless that happens, it's going to be really hard to come back into this game.
It's going to be hard regardless, I think. They're going to have a few of those good fights. They do lead in Immortal health at the moment, but that's changing very quickly as Feliz is in full position here for Aimer to do maximum damage. Heading forward right now is Hanaten.
Mosh Pit wasted before the team fight.
That's a big problem. Sundering here, pretty weak.
Aimer does take a lot of damage, but OG as well, he has to back off.
Okay, the bunker is used also a little bit early, but Overlord is isolated by himself, and he's going to have to take the long way around. Feliz is just going to try to rotate up during this moment to take final control of this Immortal. Rocks are caught, taunted, MSG coming in to give him armor. There's the sleep, but the Mosh was already used, as you say. OJ's got a lot of armor, so he should be okay. Very heavy commitment in here from Asgard with this Yrel. And now, I mean, basically everything in the game has been used minus Planet Cracker. And as you can see, OJ's going back to hit that well real quick because he needs that heals.
Yeah, but look at the cool times. Mosh 70, Ardent Defender 100. So in 20 seconds, Feliz, they will mostly have everything except for Tranquility.
So much poke.
Yeah, think about the re-engage in 20 seconds.
Yeah, so much poke from the Qs from Dudu here with this Crash Lightning. Look at Overlord, he's just trying to split push the top, but that's not going to do them much good in terms of defense. Rocks are caught here by that stun, but Dudu misses the Wolf. Here's Planet Cracker in the choke, taunts up, Sundering here, again kind of being a little bit of an anti-synergy, but it did do a little bit of extra damage, and now this Immortal is down to 2k. All they have to do is finish it, and it will push. Not to mention the bot camp is pushing at this exact moment on the keep wall. So the longer this goes on, the worse it is for GLuck, and they are going to go down and deal with it.
They give up because look at the cooldown still. Auto Defender 50, Mosh Pit 18. That was a long one to be wasted at the very beginning. 28 sacks, so he's almost done.
Yeah. Just two more. It is 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
360 plus 12 each.
Yeah. Been playing a lot of Thrall recently, trying to get back into the swing of things.
It's been a little out of meta ever since the nerf. Still, we see it. There's that portal sound when Decker goes back home, but that old man has been having a hard time keeping his allies with potions.
Yeah, he certainly has. The problem is that Gluck just needs to... Like, Roxer on this ETC can't really do much against Garrosh and Thrall. He's just going to have such a hard time, and we keep seeing that over and over again.
They have one more chance. Everything's back online. Before 16, I think it's their final chance.
Crash done. So the extra damage plus the prioritization here. Not that it matters. There's no minions here right now. Okay, here's the taunt. Roxer goes in. They're caught by the Sundering. This is the first really big, good Sundering here.
Mosh canceled. Nice
Sleep on the bunker. But it does not connect. They have Planet Cracker available here. That may be the next follow-up. The keep is going to go down. Wider area to operate around now.
Well, Roxer has a very good angle for Mosh, but he does have it. But where's the focus? Where's it going to be? There's a three.
There it
is.
is.
A two-man.
Okay, they get one here. Going in is the Worgen form. That's a double. Dudu's caught. It's resets here.
Oh, the bottom keeps down, though.
Yeah, the bot keeps going to go down that long, long standing push. Tanatin takes it out personally. Gets dismounted here. Even if he dies...
What's Dudu doing in there?
I couldn't tell you about that one. Even if he dies, which it looks like he may not.
Ooh, KCB!
Okay. He actually grabs that.
From the gigantic minion wave.
Yeah, and now this actually could be something they could try to parlay into some, I'd say keep damage. It's at 73%. I don't know if they could really further this right now, but they're going to take this camp.
This is exactly what I
expected from the series.
Yes.
Yeah.
So GLuck, see what they can actually do. They can open up, even though they had pressure onto the other lane. If they synergize, they have the tools here to turn things around. They actually caught up a little bit, not too significant that's going to change the entire game, not yet. If they make one more move like that.
I think it's safe to say that that fight prevented their death. If they had lost anyone else and the fight had been different, if Roxer killed before he gets that mosh off, they'd probably lose the game at that exact moment. The catapults were going to start stacking up. They are still at the moment. But yeah, they will need many more like that. One more is going to get them, you know, the bot fort down, will help relieve that pressure. Yeah, but they're going to need, I think, 2 big fights, maybe 3, to turn this game on its head. Let's hope that we can see some more consistency from the squad if we're going to see a longer series here. Good checks here from Aimer with his Q, just making sure no one's flanking, especially not Roxer.
That Planet Cracker choice is helping GLuck out a lot.
It is.
Because once you are on it, you can't do other damage like Salvo does. And you can't move. So all he can do is, if they're late on the global macro, he can wave clear, but that's not needed at the moment. Focusing on the Roxer, taunted, he's alone! Gets jet propulsion, he's dead. No mosh pit for the next 40 seconds.
That may just be enough for Feliz to feel comfortable to take out the rest of this Immortal and end the game with it. Bucks gonna have to do something decisive, and they don't have their best tool. Stun to OJ.
They're coming in.
Stun here, coming over to Overlord. He is caught, being burned down by this bunker damage. The flamethrowers here. Nice dodge there on the root. The sleep does not do enough, and the root is perfectly placed for Liu. The entangling root. Have to specify when there's roots on both sides for the supports. The entangling root makes it so they can't chase.
They're focusing down on OJ. Back on full health already. They want to get a kill. Reset on Leeming. That's all they need. 1 kill.
OJ's so low. The other armor, the taunt's not going to keep him alive. The problem is they just want to finish this Immortal. Aimer's going on it.
They have to do it quick because the bottom wave is stacking up.
Yeah. I mean, I think Aimer's just going to get this eventually if he plays perfectly. Ooh, this is scary. They have to deal with both top and bottom keep waves, or lack of keep waves, I should say, and protect the Immortal that only has 4,000 health. This is kind of crazy. They get very lucky. These bug out and attack the Sentry Tower. As Phoenix actually goes for a Planet Cracker across the map to try to finish that Immortal off. 2K left. Liu's coming in. They're just committing. Broccoli's on the case.
And some Moonfire damage as well.
I mean, the shield is going down. GLuck has prevented this from being a massive one. Oh, those minions.
Oh, 6 minion mosh pit there.
It was 7, in fact.
7, really?
Yeah, all 7.
Wow.
That's a new record. 8K, 7K.
Liming's gone.
They could win it even. Aimer's going to Q it, though. Here's the Q. They ping him. 200, and it's done.
And
they win it.
That's
2K.
GG.
Unless they can get a team wipe right now. Taunt. They have to get a team wipe right now. It has to be all on Li Ming.
Focusing onto Phoenix. Aimer
Ooh.
should have warp soon.
His Q missed, so he didn't get the dismount. That's actually what we got to be watching is Aimer here. Sundering is committed to try to keep him alive. He's going to have warp in just a second unless it was interrupted. It looks like it was. Aimer gone here. He's doing the maximum amount of damage before he gets in, but that's one reset from Ison.
Immortal is going to the course. All they have to do is buy time, Feliz. They're looking for that, delaying it.
Delaying, preventing dismounts, stuns coming through. KCB is the target bunker here. Again, just going to further prevent those mounts. Core soon to be under attack, healing. They're coming in. They are just, the only thing I have to worry about is KCB and Myson getting those resets. KCB going to go down here. It looks like just barely shields himself with that potion, but the core is going down.
Without leaving, there's no way of coming back. They have multiple members down. Immortal's on the core already, even though they get kills. Immortal's going to finish the core, and that's going to be game. The series ending call there.
Feliz will take this series with a 3.